Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. The action has already started. Vinicius Junior, he has found the way through. It's a loose ball. He's having a shot! Just too high.
Unsurprisingly, he's been quick to apologise. If you lean backwards, the results are normally high and wide.
Mbappe aimed beyond the defence.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And he's got his range wrong there. Raul. Look at the space. Alonso! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
He's a lucky boy there. You lose the ball like that, and usually you're going to get punished.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Well read, and the danger is averted. Well, that pass isn't the best. Looking to play him in. Xabi Alonso delivers. Not the most convincing of passes. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Raul, nice-looking ball. Back into the middle, and he's made sure that's not getting through. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
This man Rudiger's going to be a very stern test for any attacker to beat, Peter. He's amongst the smartest defenders around with his positioning, and he's got the pace and strength to deal with the quickest opponent. He's not going to fall for cheap tricks either. He's just not that type to dive into tackles.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. He's in a good... Mbappe! There it is!
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Xabi Alonso, and it's Eto'o.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Shot, surely! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Mbappe. Now it's Eto'o. This looks promising. That has been slung wide. Plays it across. Vinicius Junior. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Knocks it into space. Oh, that looks a good ball through. Oh, important interception. And here's Mbappe.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And here's Xabi Alonso. Shifted it to the flank. Xabi Alonso showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, that is asking for trouble. And he shoots! He's got a goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
Indonesia grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Now it's Mbappe. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Raul. Over to the left. And he was quick to react. Plays the return pass. Played out to the left flank. And it's Xabi Alonso. That is good strength. Oh, that was vital. Van Dijk. Ambitious ball here. And that is expertly dealt with. He's looking wide. Vinicius Junior picks it up out wide. Mbappe! Chance! It's in! And they've got their lead back. Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds.
Well, this is a well-rehearsed drill. As soon as possession is regained, the commitment to attack is lethal.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Indonesia take the lead. Deep into stoppage time. Raul. Ball's played through. No luck with that dink over the top. That's a lovely, neat pass.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He's shifting through the gears here. He's got full. It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. It is a good finish. And the first half is done. So off we go once more.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Swings in across. And claimed it back swiftly. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's got away. And he's gone backward here. It's Alonso! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Ah, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Diaz, and he's got the beating of his man. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Belletti.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Not the most accurate pass. Haaland does have his name on the score sheet, of course. And that's put paid to a promising move. It's a pretty loose pass. Odegaard. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Now it's Haaland. Rijkaard gets across to intercept that. Eto'o. Xabi Alonso. Spread it left. Hazard receives it in a wide position. Odegaard. Vinicius Junior. A massive creative influence involved in so many goals. Now it's Mbappe. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Raul. Spread out to the left. And it's Xabi Alonso. And here's Eto'o. Just eases him off the ball. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Xabi Alonso. Great chance! It's there! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Very nicely done. Now this could be a chance. Shot a goal! Goal! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here. Indonesia really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
And here's De Bruyne. Indonesia have scored 2 quick goals here and are right back on level terms. Played back in. Belletti. Mbappe. And that is out and behind. It's a good block.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Indonesia have the chance to go the other way. Looking for options for movement. Oh, perfectly measured that. And the shot! I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intent. And it's Eto'o. And the shot! Oh, what has happened here? And this is De Bruyne. Backward it goes. Little pass back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Now it's Haaland. That is ended up in no man's land. And he was alert to it. And it's De Bruyne. Ribéry! He's got away with one there. That's that, the end. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
the game
everybody,
yet to
and
kick
welcome
off.
to
The
today's
excitement
match.
already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And that gets things running. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Great ball if he can get there. And Batistuta! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Batistuta really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Looking for options for movement. Eto'o. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And he cuts out the supply. Alonso aims beyond the defence. Great ball, and the shot! Marvellous goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Mbappe in acres of space out wide. Now it's Batistuta. Now it's come to nothing. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Oh, this looks sharp. Indonesia looking to pass their way through. He is through here. Indonesia leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Oh, they've done it! Oh, that's not going to count. And we go again.
Well, obviously some sections of the crowd would disagree, but that was the right decision, albeit a late one.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Well, that looks a decent ball.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Time and again they are repelled. And it's Belletti. And the counter is on. Messi. Soboslai. Soboslai! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Szoboszlai clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. And that has been clubbed away. Indonesia have the chance to go the other way. Big chance, must be! Can he finish? Sticks it away! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Oh,
He's having a shot! It's in! Right back in the game! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Delivery from Mbappe.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Always onto this. Oh, that's a key interception. Adams. Rijkaard. Indonesia finding their passes. Mbappe tries a shot! Goal!
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Indonesia take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Oh, he's been caught now. Shapes to shoot! Relentless! Just relentless! Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all. A momentary lapse, and that's it. Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle. And it's Azar. That's an imaginative pass.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Pass somewhat off target. Baresi, that's a delicate pass. And the shot! There it is!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
A finish of great intelligence. He just understood, and he executed so smoothly.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Liverpool finding themselves unexpectedly behind. That is ended up in no man's land. Oh, no joy this time. Rijkaard. Knocks it into space. Now it's Shevchenko. A poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. Threads one in. Now it's Eto'o. Played out to the right. Perez.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And here's Van Basten. Well, that looks a decent ball. And he's there to belt it away. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now it's Batistuta. Perez. He's had a shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Spread it left. Hazard. Searching pass he's played there. Shevchenko was only too happy to help out in defence.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Out to the right. Mbappe receives it in a wide position. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't... And the finish! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Raul really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And it's been taken short. Back when it goes. Goes for a shot! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
And now they can spring out of defence. And he was quick to react. Belletti. Indonesia leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Mbappe tries to play it through. Look at the space here. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Raul. Oh, well played, well played. There's the shot! They've scored! And there's the been looking for. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Real chance! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Mbappe deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Indonesia have their third corner. It's a pretty loose pass. Liverpool are looking to go forward now. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Eto'o. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Now, he's got space here. Shevchenko gets into a good position. Raul. Indonesia heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. He's got away. Van Basten. And it's Gerrard. That has been cut short. Raul. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Van Basten. Xavi Alonso has found the net here, of course.
2 added
Great
minutes
vision.
has been indicated.
Adams. Mbappe. Raul. He shifted it to the flank. Hazard providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, he's been caught napping. It's a foul, it's in the box, it's a penalty. Indonesia presented with a golden opportunity here. So this to extend their lead. And that's it. And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Ferran Torres going face-to-face with his great rival. Searching pass he's played there. Hazard takes aim and crosses. And he's taking no chances there. Oh, it's a loose touch and the ball is anyone's. Now, Franco Baresi, still to this day, the ultimate benchmark for anyone of a defensive mindset, Jim.
Well, I'd be hard-pressed to name anybody who got close when it comes to reading the game as well as him. He leads by example, always timing his challenges to perfection and knowing instinctively when to bring the ball out of defence. It's almost like having a defender and a playmaker combined.
Mbappe. Valverde. Now it's Ferran Torres. Fair to say, I think, a cautious start from both teams. And that's a throw-in. Son Heung-min. Valverde. And it's Lopez. He's through here. And he's well positioned. Shot, surely! And that was very necessary. Valverde. Good chance here! Just off target.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
And there's green grass ahead of him. And that could set him on his way. And that should get the job done. That has ended up in no man's land. Son Heung-min. That has not gone well. Indonesia are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. Fermin tries to play it through. And it's Son Heung-min. And he cuts out the supply. Raul. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. Valverde. Hazard. Rijkaard. Out to the right. Fermin. Tottenham do have a chance to counter here. Adams. It's Belletti. And the return pass. And here's Mbappe. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Nicely weighted ball. Raul. Mbappe. That's good defending, very good defending. Well timed, excellent interception. And it's Xabi Alonso. Van der Ven. Fermin. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but chance for a shot! Now, can they get him away? Knocks it into space. Oh, perfectly measured that. He's shifting through the gears here. Raul with a definite foul there. Five minutes till the break. He's in a great position here. Raul. Oh, that's a fine interception. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Rijkaard has been caught there, it's a foul. Baresi. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Xavi Alonso. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge.
There will be 1 minute added time.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now it's Eto'o. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking. Baresi. Can he get it through? Played down the flank. Swept in.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
There's the whistle for half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period,
And a
perhaps.
quick reminder today to please take
Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
Number 20.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time.
Number 8. Felix
We're
Metro.
already back
Number
up and
19.
running after half-time.
Mbappe.
Both sides defensively robust up to now. And he welcomes it in. That's going to go a long way. And he's there to retrieve it. Dumfries. Passing is crisp and sharp.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Valverde, he has found the way through. Chance! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Ferran Torres can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Hazard, and this is Eto'o. Well, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
So a chance here, what can they make of it?
Oh, well done for him to take the shot on. He did at least hit the target.
Well, if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. Some really good ball movement, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Indonesia clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Ferran Torres cuts out the pass. Valverde tries to dink it through. Now it's Mbappe. Just about up to the hour now. Threads one in. Fermin is wide and looking to get onto this. And that is expertly dealt with. Now it's Mbappe. Ferran Torres. He's had a shot! He can get that clear. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Raul. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Substitution.
And it's Hazard. Indonesia perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. And he was quick to react. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Mbappe.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
No way through. Mbappe looking to get on the end of this. And this is Eto'o. Eto'o, he's found some space. Mbappe, can he finish? Dumfries can get it clear. Can he finish? Really well taken goal. And late in the day, a telling moment.
But before we can even delve into the detail, the significance of taking the lead should be our initial reflection, and that's priceless.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a
Decent chance! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Now it's Ribery. Indonesia are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Can he get on the end of this? He's found the way through. Now the ball in. Van der Ven gets it away.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And that is out of play.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now it's Ribery. He is just caressing the ball. De Bruyne.
Indonesia can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Big chance! They've scored! And surely that does it! Perfect time, decisive strike. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
There will be 3 minutes
Great
added time.
chance! It's in! Deep into injury time! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
It's shocking. The ease with which he was able to get into the space, and a player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
Tottenham give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well,
And that is as far as it goes. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So we're up and running. Hazard gets into some space. And they've got a throw. Now it's Xabi Alonso. Some good work on the right flank here. He's found a way through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Forlan. Eto'o reaching 3 figures in terms of his appearances for the club.
Yeah, something that I mentioned to him in person before the match, Peter, although it took some time to register. Pretty much the same with me on my 100th game. I was more focused on winning than anything else.
They've played it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Rijkaard. Now Mbappe. Out to the right. And he's intervened well there. Serginho. Neither side especially adventurous early on. Liverpool disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Now it's Raul. Costa Curta. Now it's Mbappe.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Liverpool have reclaimed it. Distributed tidily. Now it's Mbappe. He's got away. And it's Xabi Alonso. Xabi Alonso. Rijkaard.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
Driving forward, and here's Eto'o. Looking to play him in. He's in a great position here. Just deflected over the goal line for a corner. It's their second corner of the game. And he's taking no chances there. Now this could be a chance. Can he finish? Corner number 3 coming up. Liverpool are looking to go forward now. Lobbed in behind. Liverpool couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Nicely weighted ball. Alonso tries a measured ball. That's the keeper's ball. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Liverpool deciding to turn to the long ball now. That is pretty evident.
Yeah, it is clear that they've decided to take a more direct route to goal now, but you know, they can't just continue doing this and make it predictable. And importantly, they've got to look to win the second ball. If they do that, they should get right up the pitch.
Yeah, they really should. Adams. And it's Rijkaard. He's looking wide. Out to the left it goes. And this is Eto'o. Decent chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Tries to pass it through. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And he's quick to get it clear again. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. He's picked his way through. Baresi, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Raul. Calhanoglu. That pass isn't the best. Raul. And here's Forlan. Oh, that's fabulous. And he welcomes it in, and he shoots! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Forlan really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Serginho plays it short. Vinicius, can he finish? They've scored! Half-time rapidly approaching. That could be a big one. A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
That's a good ball out wide. Now here's the delivery. And it's Eto'o. Knocks it into space.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Indonesia can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Defending was strong and firm. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Raul, and the finish! Oh, surely that deserved better.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Now it's Forlan. Chance to deliver. Brilliantly cut out. Indonesia have the chance to go the other way. Alonso. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Delivery from a terrific header. Calhanoglu. Deftly away. And it's Xabi Alonso. Oh, that's a key interception. Threads one in. Tries to play it through. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Oh, good steal. He just read it. Rijkaard. Raul. That's an imaginative pass. That is a brilliant interception. And it's Xabi Alonso. He has a look up. He might be in, he's having a shot! Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Indonesia on the spot for parity.
Coming on the field is number 17.
He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Now it's Xabi Alonso.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
That is ended up in no man's land. Might be danger here. Vinicius Junior. Forlan. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, it's Raul. Oh, perfectly measured that.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now it's Eto'o. Has a look and plays it forward. And this is Raul. Oh, he's burst through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now the cross. Half an hour gone in the second half.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Chance for a shot!
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And that's put paid to a promising move. And he's picked it up out wide. Tries a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? He's in space and looking for options. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Substitution for Indonesia. Number 7, Raul. Number 18, Mbappe. Coming on the field, number 5, De Bruyne. Number 10, Messi.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Nicely spread. Great pressure, plenty of it. Raul.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Well, that is one way to stop him. De Bruyne has got himself a free kick. Xabi Alonso with a real chance here.
Yeah, this could well be defining when you're looking back on events.
And a chance! He has done it! Do not write them off! Back they come! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
Belletti. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Drogba. Rijkaard. Looking for a run-up. He's on it. Can he get away? Kaká.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Ambitious ball here. Rijkaard spots it and intercepts. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Xabi Alonso. Messi. Now it's Drogba. 4 extra minutes added on. Now it's Drogba. Well timed, excellent interception. And that will be it. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours,
Hello,
it might not
everybody,
feel like
and
that.
welcome to today's
The stadium
match.
is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So that's got things underway. Well, Jim, Tony Adams, of course, is the absolute colossus in defence, isn't he?
Absolutely, and we all know about his defensive prowess and his leadership, but I think a lot of people overlook his versatility and his adaptability.
What do you mean by that?
Well, it's the way he's developed a more expansive, front-footed game over the years. That's highly impressive.
Darren Fletcher. Liverpool finding their passes. Spread it left. Knocks it into space. Now that's well seen too. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed.
Mbappe!
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
That's a look and place it forward. The ball has bounced loose now. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Out towards the flank. Xabi Alonso delivers. And he's taking no chances there. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Eto'o. Bullish header! Darren Fletcher. Neither side yet able to find the net.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Belletti. Now that looks a decent ball. Mbappe in acres of space out wide. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Now it's Eto'o. Raul. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
That's a decent clearance. Kaka. That's a cute ball. Xabi Alonso. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Darren Fletcher.
Indonesia couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Kaka. Mbappe. And this is Owen. Roll promptly onto that, and that is that. Belletti. It's Xabi Alonso. Kaka. Now it's Eto'o. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mbappe is onto this. Raul. Xabi Alonso.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Eto'o! Harmlessly behind.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Eto'o. Kaka. That's an imaginative pass. And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Rijkaard. Raul. Xabi Alonso. And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Out for a throw. Darren Fletcher. Beckham. Tries to play it through, and he's had it nicked away. Kaka. Now, can they get him away? That is ended up in no man's land. Beckham. Passing is crisp and sharp. Great defending, strong and determined. Mbappe! And again! It's anyone's, and it's come back out to him. It's in!
Well, that's very much changed the complexion. It's also changed mindsets and moods in both teams.
And we hit half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Indonesia can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
And he plays one through. Mbappe. Mbappe! Goal! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal stand.
Face to face with the king. Big chance! It's there!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Raul pinches it off him. Belletti. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And it's Beckham. Passing nice and neat.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product,
the attendance
and
for
quickly.
This match was 29,514.
Hazard. It's a promising position. Beckham. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Hazard, great vision. Raul, and he's whipped it across. Danger averted for now. Indonesia have reclaimed it. Now it's Eto'o. And this is Hazard. Looking for options for movement. Plays in a chance! Has another go! It's in! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
The goal scorer for Indonesia.
Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Liverpool can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Indonesia take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Now it's Mbappe. Adams did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Caught offside that time.
Substitution in progress.
Indonesia are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Adams. Indonesia have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
There's the crossfield ball. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Substitutions taking place.
Indonesia making consecutive changes here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
And here's Mbappe. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Eto'o. Rijkaard. 5 minutes left on the clock. Now it's Mbappe. Gets a good foot in there. De Bruyne. Rijkaard. And it's Beckham. Lovely pass, but can he get... Owen! Oh, surely that deserved better.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
And that's it. So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom.